Hi guys, it's Mark and MTM. Today in the workshop we have this 2009 Vauxhall Vivaro that's failed the MOT on the ABS light. So we've plugged in our diagnostic tool and it's coming up with the fault code C0133-000. And this is for the return pump circuit malfunction. But in other words, it's the ABS pump. Once you've done all of your electrical checks and you made sure that it's got a good live, good earth, and everything in between, there's a number of companies online that you can send these modules off to either be tested or rebuilt. Personally, we use a company called ECU Testing. They've helped us so many times in the past where we've needed to send things away. They fix it there and just send it straight back. And because it's the same unit, there's no need to reprogram anything. What I need to do is get the old module off of this van ready to send away to them. So if you just go underneath, it is just there. So you can see here's the ABS pump. You can see how crusty this outer casing is. And it's got one electrical connector here. You'll see plenty of videos online of people taking off this connector and cleaning it up. Same goes for these earths up here. So that's just a 10mm bolt and you can clean up that there. Sometimes that will fix your problem, but a lot of the times it's this. And with the state that this is in, I'm not surprised that this has been giving us issues. So what we're going to do is take up this security tab to remove this electrical connector. So this can be fiddly to get from up top. So using a flathead screwdriver, you can just help guide it up from underneath. Be careful you don't break any of the tabs by going too far with one of them. Once you've pressed them up enough, you will feel it kind of release from the main plug. There we go, so that's away from there. So these brake lines that are going to the pump, these are an 11mm connection. So you want to make sure that you can crack these off nicely. Remember, these are going to drip, so make sure you have a tray underneath. And they can be quite tight. So I've got all of them cracked but one. The other one's just a little bit too awkward to get out with the other pipes in the way. So I'll take off this bottom one first. I'll work my way from the bottom up so that I'm not getting, you know, the top dripping down onto the other pipes, making life more awkward for myself. So once you have a few of them undone, there's enough flex in these pipes before you bend them, just so you can get them out of the way. But again, just be aware of the mess. You might have to disconnect them from the little plastic guides, just so you can get them out of the way, so they can... Because again, you want to be careful that you don't damage these pipes, because they can bend and they can kink. And that's the last thing you want, because then you'll be replacing brake pipes. Also, you can refer back to the video, but I always like to take photos as I go along doing the jobs, just so I can make sure that all of these pipes go back to the exact same place, because sometimes you don't want to tangle them up and get them confused, because they do need to be in the same place going back on. It's the last pipe detached. So all of these are loose. What I'm going to do now is disconnect the 10mm from here. There's a 10mm up the top there that holds the module into a bracket that's on these rubber bushes, and there's two of them, so there's one there and one down here. So I'll disconnect them now. Probably going to change the gloves first. And this bottom one. And we are away. We're going to send this away to ECU Testing. They're going to open this up, make sure that everything is okay inside, put anything right, and basically rebuild it. So when they send this back to us, all we have to do is refit it back to the car and then carry out a bleed procedure and that initialization to learn where the internals are. But that should be it. Hopefully then it's just a case of clearing any fault codes. So now I'm going to pack this up, send it away in the morning, and I'll get back to you to let you know how we get on.